Media Now Advertising in Read invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsStorm Caroline's unrelenting winds are set to give way to a big freeze. Winds of 116 miles per hour were recorded at the top of Cairn Gorm, while waves reached 33 feet in the Outer Hebrides.Oil. Workers became stranded for a while after winds caused a gangway to separate from its North Sea platform and accommodation vessel. Statoil said no one was injured at the Mariner platform east of Shetland, and the 36 workers were able to make the passage by helicopter.As the tempest roars off towards Scandinavia. Caroline will be replaced today by a 42-hour warning of heavy snow and ice for much of the country. Weathermen say that, from now until 6 p.m. on Saturday, as much as 8 inches of snow could fall on higher ground, with significant disruption even at lower levels. Related articles: Storm Caroline damage pictures, latest photos as gales batter Scotland, weather alerts at for UK as Storm Caroline heads for Britain. Media Now. Some of Storm Caroline's winds were recorded at 116 miles per hour. As Storm Caroline moves away, it draws down really cold conditions straight away. Ole Clayton, the Met Office. For parts of the borders and southwest Scotland, the snow warning now extends until midnight on Sunday. Ole Clayton, of the Met Office, said, "It is quite a prolonged period of chilly and snowy conditions. We have been briefed that, where the snow lies, it could get down to -10 or even -12 on Friday or Saturday. Glasgow will be very cold on Saturday night at -5. As Storm Caroline moves away, it draws down really cold conditions straight away. And it is only going to get colder from now on. All schools were closed in the Western Isles and Shetland, where they will remain shut today due to a warning of heavy snow and further 80 miles per hour gusts. Five secondary and 31 primary schools and nurseries were shut in Highland region, plus a small number in Grampian. Orkney shut all schools at 11:30 a.m. yesterday as the wild weather arrived on the island earlier than expected. The council also closed the Churchill barriers, which protect causeways connecting Orkney with a number of smaller islands. Recycling services were suspended and school bus provider Stagecoach halted all services. Flights into Stornoway Airport were severely affected, with cancellations announced from Inverness, Glasgow, Edinburgh, and Benbecula. Flights into Kirkwall Airport from Sanday, Westray, Papa Westray and Stronsay were cancelled. There were a number of cancelled services also at Inverness and Aberdeen airports. Media Now. Storm Caroline could bring up to 8 inches of snow. ScotRail reported severe disruption on routes between Aberdeen and Inverness, Edinburgh and Glasgow to Aberdeen, and on the West Highland Line between Oban and Fort William and on to Mullaig. One ScotRail passenger tweeted an unusual comment from the driver of the 06.15 service from Airdrie to Balloch, when near Codyke Station. Linda Innes wrote, "Apologies for the delay. I seem to have hit a gazebo. Not many train drivers will have said this. In East Renfrewshire, the line was blocked by a trampoline blown onto the tracks near Paddington Station. ferry operator Comac suspended sailings on 8 West Coast routes and warned of disruption today. Passengers who sailed from Caithness to Orkney yesterday morning were set to stay on board overnight as a ferry was unable to dock due to storm conditions. The MV Hamnava, which left Skrabster at 10.05 on Thursday, was unable to dock safely at Stromness. It was reported the ferry has been forced to change course to stop the flow as crew waited for a break in weather conditions. At midday, SSE Networks said it had restored power to 3,900 customers, mainly in the Western Isles and Northwest Highlands. Just under 800 homes were still without power. Seven flood alerts were issued by SEPA, with 2 more severe flood warnings for Ayr and Moy Bridge, between Muir of Ord and Dingwall. Related articles: Sturgeon refuses to climb down on State Guardian scheme. S&P, senior MP appears on Alex Salmond's RT show without permission. Awkward. Sturgeon roasted at business dinner over tax hike plan.